The Chinese Communist Party strategy called China 2025 and 2030 actually wrote one of the white papers underwrote Senator Rubio, then Senator Rubio's report on it back in 2015. So it's true that the Chinese Communist Party is going all in on AI and robotics. And yes, they are trying to transform their economy. That's one of the reasons why they're going to invade Taiwan, because Taiwan has the highest level of production of high-end microprocessors and computer chips. Chi-Coms produce very low-end stuff. And again, you can like sort of offset quality with quantity. Then again, there's increasing amounts of energy stuff that's there. It's not solar though. That's not the reason why the CCP invests in solar. The reason the CCP invested in solar was to sell that stuff to idiots here because the left is very sold on eco-socialist nonsense. The Chinese Communist Party opens up 2 brown-fire coal plants every week, and they've gone all in on nuclear power, which is everybody knows is where you got to go. So it's like they're trying to sell that shit to us for 2 reasons, like solar power, solar plants here. One is that along with the solar power plants comes hardwired malignant code and SCADA systems so that the Chinese Communist Party can turn off your critical infrastructure just like that. I was actually in the room when the Intel committee broke that back in January 2014. And the other one is that the efficiencies of solar power sucks, like it sucks. Its energy density sucks. Like it's intermittent power. The stuff you get out of China is so toxic, you can't even bury it in a landfill. Like it's not very, it's quality shit. The list goes on and on. So you're not wrong about like why the Chi-Coms are investing in AI and robotics. You're also right that he who wins the race to strong AI will control the world. That's why we have to win the race to strong AI, because I would rather have that world be defined by United States-led AI, which hopefully is based on the core principles upon which the United States is founded, which is the jealous celebration of the value individual, and not the Chinese Communist Party, who doesn't give a flying fuck about anybody's rights whatsoever.
One of the things first of all, if you look at AI, it'll be interesting because for a while, it will look like they're both growing. But the amount of AI that projected unbelievably stripped out the energy that's being developed. At a certain point, most of the population will have no access to AI. Only governments will, because there's just not going to be enough energy, or large corporations or whatever. It'll be very focused on what they want to do. As far as the thing between, if you don't have, they said they can develop. Everybody looks at Silicon Valley. We'll develop our own Silicon Valley. It doesn't work if you don't have the culture for it. So when the Soviet Union, for example, you gave the example, how long can it go on? Well, after World War II, it went on for, first they were able to basically empty out all of Eastern Europe from factories and knowledge. That lasted till the 60s, and then they went downhill. But it took them another 20, 30 years for that to happen. So you can go for a long time, even though you were not developing anything new.